Hey Max.
Yeah.
Where are you going? It's 2 o'clock.
I'm going on leave for the Jewish holiday of Yevsh Kanesh.
What is that?
It's the ceremony of bagels. I'm gonna need 3 weeks off with double pay. Can you make that happen?
Excuse me?
You heard me. Oh, hey. This is just a toolbox. It's even a briefcase. So yeah, I've been making up random Jewish holidays so that I can skip work for the past 6 weeks. It's been working pretty well. See you guys. 3 weeks.
Yes, I said 17 feet, not 17 inches. I want it in yellow, not purple. Alright. That's the 7th time in the past 6 months that Max has left early on a Jewish holiday vacation I've never even heard of. Now, if you ask me, something's a little bit fishy, but I think all that's about to change. We just got bought out by Buildable Workshops company. Things are going to be a little bit different around here from now on.
Yes, I'll have that to you by Monday.
Open for 60 seconds, let's go! Alright, I've gathered you all here today for a very serious conversation. Alright? I'm being very serious about this. Alright? The company has been bought out by Buildable Workshops, okay?
Oh, that's great.
I know. That also means that we're going to have an influx of new materials, new desks, new computers, so you all are going to be in the same room, okay?
That's horrible.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but
Why
we got to
not?
fit the new maintenance parts of here, alright? Because we're going to be selling, building, and shipping out Build-A-Bears. Now, because I'm sure you guys aren't happy with your seating arrangement, pay will be based on commission, meaning the person with the most amount of sales will be paid the most. Now, however, if you are slacking, the person with the least amount of sales will be sent to Exile Island. You hear that?
Exile Island. What's Exile Island?
Exile Island is a place far away from the comforts of modern society, such as Hot Pockets and bottles of Coca-Cola, where you are only set with a transmitter radio from Radio Shack, a computer, and a keyboard. Alright, now this is Exile Island. See? Very minimal supplies. We have a computer, keyboard, a transistor radio, and some really weird hydraulic pump. I don't know how to fix it, but I'm too lazy to call the AT guy because it's probably going to be like $400 to fix. But the only setting on this transistor radio is Mexican music. I think it's a pretty good motive not to work here. This is the hardest I've ever seen my crew work. Want to see something funny?
Hello? 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 Welcome to the business operated by Buildable Workshops. Would you like to find some stuffed animals?
Oh, pure chaos.
There is no way I'm going to Exile Island. I've made 57 sales in 30 minutes. Now, excuse me, I need to get back to work. Hello, Miss Jacobson. So, 60 of them? Alright, I'm gonna have to put you on hold. Thank you for calling. So, as Jackson's right-hand man, I feel an obligation not to go to Exile Island so I am working extra hard.
Everyone's working so hard to not go to Exile Island, but personally, I view it as a chance to escape.
Okay. What? What do you mean that you're replacing me? I built this company from the ground. You know what? I don't even want. Some people, man. I mean, Build-A-Bear Workshop bought this company from us so that we can make money. I built this company from the ground up to sell stuffed animals. And then they come along and they try to replace me. I don't believe it. They're saying all this bad stuff about me. Someone inside has been leaking information. One second. Excuse. Wait. Hold on. Hold 1 second. I just realized something. I could go out there and I could accuse them of leaking information to get me fired. But what if I gave them all benefits, bring them closer to me, and then figured out who the bad guy is? I'll make them all my number 2. I mean, they'd be so stupid. Of course they'd fall for it. I have been working in the archives, and I've narrowed down my search for the mole to Tyler and Ben. Max would be too stupid to leak information. We didn't even have it in the first place. So now I've got to go deeper into their backstory and figure out who's been telling Build-A-Bear bad information about me to get me fired. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll go back to work now.
It's about 6 in the morning right now. Everybody else is eating breakfast, but I've been stealing these Coke bottles so I can stay energized. I haven't left the office in 3 days. I'm not insane. Wait a second. Where's all the Coke? You know anything about this? Like, I have to get to the bottom of this. You stole all the Coke so that no one else can have it. I didn't steal the Coke. Your Coke. I didn't kill anybody. I didn't say you killed anybody. Yeah, you did. You did. I didn't. It was the lemon. You found him. I have to say, Tyler seems pretty suspicious in this situation. But the lemon.
I can't believe they interviewed a lemon. But those paper clips, though.
What's a 6-word letter that rhymes with purple? Banana? Yeah.
So, I feel like my investigation into my employees has gone far enough, but I can only go so far by myself. Sooner or later, I'm going to need their help to gather information about them.
Chill, Lemon. Stop staring.
I'm going to use those bozos in that room right there to give them information about who's telling Build-A-Bear that I am not a suitable officer for this work line. I'm going to call one of them, my number 2, and they're going to bring the information right to me. Ah, See, you guys are working hard not to go to Exile Island. Anyway, can I see my number 2 in my office in 10 minutes, please? That'd be awesome. Thank you.
I wonder what Jackson could possibly want as me as number 2.
Well, because I'm Jackson's number 2, I feel like I am not going to be sent to Exile Island. Because I've been doing diligent work.
As Jackson's number 2, I don't care what he wants.
A few moments later.
Well, gotta go see Jackson as the number 2. 10 minutes.
What are you doing here?
I'm the number 2.
Well, looks like my tests are about to begin.
Hey, Jackson.
What are all 3 of you guys doing here? I specifically asked for my number 2.
I am your number 2.
I am the number 2.
No, I specifically asked for my number 2.
I am the number 2.
I am the
You
number
told
2.
me yourself.
I'm the number 2.
Alright, so I'm just gonna ask you guys one at a time because you all apparently think that you're my number 2. We're gonna start with Tyler right here. Alright? So if Ben and Max could please step outside, I'm just gonna ask my number 2 a few questions. Alright, Tyler, as my number 2, I'm just gonna have to ask you a few questions, okay? Nothing big. Alright, what is your favorite color?
Red.
Alright, I find that suitable. Alright, as number 2, what would be your first executive order you would make?
Eliminating Ben and Max, and maybe you, and replacing all the phones with hot dogs.
Sounds delicious. Now, I've got one more question for you. Name one thing that I could do better.
Cut your hair a little bit more.
Okay. Oh, okay. Get out. Get out. Get out of my office. Get out of my office! Alright, if you had to cut your hair with a car tire, pliers, or a curling iron, what would you choose?
None of the above.
That's a good answer. I
I think I'm done here.
think you're done. Ben, alright. I'm gonna ask you a few questions. All you have to do is respond with yes, alright?
Yes.
Perfect. Alright, do you feel like you are a suitable number 2?
Yes.
Do you feel like I am a suitable runner of this workplace?
Yes.
Do you feel like the color purple is the best color?
Yes.
Would you use scissors to cut your toenail hair?
Yes.
Do you feel like Build-A-Bear Workshop should fire me?
Yes.
Get out.
But I thought you said...
Get out. If you don't think I'm suitable to run this place, then you shouldn't be working. Get out. Get. I'm waiting.
I'm taking your hand sanitizer.
I'm waiting. So that eliminates Ben as a subject. He followed my orders, but he didn't. Contradictions never win. Alright, with the gathered data I have, it's time to make some calculations to figure out who's on the inside. Well, with the gathered data, and the calculations, and the computations, and the analysis, and the over-analysis, I have concluded that my data is inconclusive. Now maybe I've been overthinking this. I think there's one more thing I haven't tried that I can just go with. Hey, does anyone know who routed me out to Build-A-Bear Workshops?
Oh, it's Max.
Wow, that was a lot easier than I expected. Honestly, I'm not surprised. Come with me.
Why'd I do it? Well, way back in the day before I worked at the business, I was a Build-A-Bear executive. And since the day that they kicked me out, I have wanted revenge. But when I heard the business was being bought out by Build-A-Bear, I decided this would be a perfect time to get Jackson kicked out of being the boss. Because, let's be honest here, he's a terrible boss. Was it worth it? Kinda like this music. It's not bad.
Me llenas con tu paz y me acompañas cada día. Recuerdo aquel momento tus palabras.
Well, another problem in the business solved. I get to keep my job, get to punish the man who did a crime, and everything stays nice and happy in this place we call the business.
Yes? Yes, I'll have that to you by Monday.
Alright?
I've made 57 sales